Good evening. I'm Jim Butler. I had the honor of being the symphony orchestra conductor, and it's my honor tonight to introduce the beginning band and its conductor, Pat O'Donnell. My wife and I registered our two oldest children here with the Homeschool Music Association. I think it was 28 years ago. And at that time, there was a band and there was a string orchestra, and that was it. And none of the groups that you've heard tonight existed at that time. And and the way we worked it at that time was that on 1 week we would have the band and the orchestra at the First Baptist Church in St. John's, and Mr. Case would conduct the band there. And then the next week we would be in Lansing at the at Maranatha Baptist Church, and when we were there, Pat O'Donnell conducted. And this is a couple of years after that, we expanded the number of groups. We had a beginning string class and a beginning band, and Mr. O'Donnell took over the beginning band at that time. I've watched him for years, and he is, I think, unusually adept at teaching young children who know virtually nothing about playing an instrument and get them playing. And I think you will appreciate how much he's accomplished here this year. But I particularly wanted to honor Mr. O'Donnell because he is finished. He is completing his 30th year with us this year. And
Good evening, folks. Hey, thank you for responding. It was a good HSMA response. So our first song that we're going to play for you tonight may sound familiar, and it's variations on a familiar theme. We're going to play the theme for you, and then each of the students has made up their own variation on this. And one of the cool things that I've noticed is several of the students play a different variation every time we play this. So I have no idea what's going to come. And it's not because of mistakes or anything, it's on purpose. It's really cool what they're doing. So here's our theme and variations on a familiar theme. one misprint in the program tonight. We do not have Sean as our accompanist this year, so we have a recorded accompanist. We'll see how technology is working today. So as we were moving through the year, we were mostly playing all the same tune. But then we learned something called harmony. So we're going to demonstrate for you by our next song. We're going to play a low harmony part, then we'll play a medium harmony part, then the melody, and then we'll play all three for you. last song for the evening, we're going to play a couple themes from the 1812 Overture by Mr. Tchaikovsky. And one of the things beyond starting to play with harmony is to play actual band arrangements, where the flute has a different part than the trumpet, has a different part than the horn, has a different part than the bells, has obviously a different part than the snare. But we're also missing some instruments. In future years, we invite you to come play so that we'll have clarinets and saxophones and trombones and baritones and tubas and bass drums and cymbals, oh my. So we are going to have those other instruments played by recording along with us. The Overture to 1812.
Well, they're coming off stage. Just want to thank you all for coming tonight. Just a reminder that we do have a concert here next Tuesday at 7 o'clock, which will feature a few of our middle level groups, and then our final concert of the season is going to be the following Monday, Covenant Life Community Church at 7 o'clock. We do have a cookie reception for you. The cookies are right there. I can see people standing by them, guarding them, hopefully. If you have a student who performed tonight, please make sure that your student gets everything out of their warm-up room before they go get their cookies. It's very important, otherwise they come down, they eat their cookies, and then you can never close down the room because they're still out here eating cookies. So please get all your stuff out first. We do have some people stationed at the door with baskets if you'd like to donate any cash or checks. And again, in the back of your program, there's a Venmo code if you prefer to do that as well. We will appreciate that. So thank you all. Have a good evening.